Hi folks, my name's Steve Vinay Gunther and I'm coming to Colombia to teach for the Gestalt Institute of Bogota, my friend Jorge Villalonga. Looking forward to it. I always enjoy Colombia, and I'll tell you a few things about myself, my background. Well, I've been teaching Gestalt for 35 years and loving every minute of it. I'm still very passionate about it. Currently I'm in Egypt, in Cairo, just finishing up a 6-day Gestalt introduction to Gestalt workshop. We have people here from a variety of countries, as well as Egypt. There's Jordan, Oman, and Saudi Arabia. So yes, I like teaching Gestalt in different places. After this, I'm going to be running a Gestalt workshop in London on psychotherapy and spirituality. And previously, I've taught a lot in Mexico, a place I really love visiting and teaching in, and also taught Gestalt in other countries such as Japan and Korea. These days, mainly I'm teaching Gestalt in China, where we have a full professional 4-year program, as well as running a lot of programs, introductory 7-day workshops in Gestalt in Shanghai. And previous to that, I was in Australia for, I grew up in Australia, raised my kids in Australia, and I had an institute there for almost 20 years, which was accredited with the education department. So we had a full master's in Gestalt therapy degree program there. So yes, Gestalt's my thing. Obviously, Gestalt's had a long history from the 1960s through to current day. When I trained in the 1980s, we learned a style of Gestalt that rolled out from Fritz Perls and people who studied under him, who I learned from. And that was what we now call a more classical Gestalt style. These days, we practice what's called more relational Gestalt, which has more field sensitivity, more awareness of shame, more attention to support in the relational dynamics. And I've been fortunate to learn from very good people such as Lynn Jacobs and Joseph Zinker in the US, and in Australia, Chris Campbell, wonderful mentors. And so what I do is a particular form of relational Gestalt, which is, some might consider quite radical, very much transparent. In Gestalt, we talk about the I thou, so it's really establishing that kind of deep connection, especially through therapist transparency. And other than that, I've recently finished a PhD at 64. That was fun, took a long time because I was busy doing other things as well. That's on the subject of the interpersonal dynamics of power. And I've been meditating for 50 years now, so that's another deep interest of mine. Before psychotherapy, before Gestalt, I studied clowning and theatre, particularly a type of clowning which was about self-awareness and being present, self-development. And I did a lot of other things, drove taxis and ran a meditation office, travelled in India for a period over 10 years, coming and going. That was a whole another adventure. And what else can I tell you? I've got 5 kids, 4 grandkids, so I've done all that, learned a lot, loved, raised kids, been through the battles. Now they're all very grown up. So I'm very much looking forward to coming and meeting you and working with you all.